If God chooses you to lead, you will definitely lead. It doesn't matter whether you are one of the youngest siblings in your family, or you are the last born. But if God chooses you to lead, you will definitely lead, just like he did with David. David, he was one of the youngest siblings out of Jesse's sons, but God chose him to lead. Same applies to Joseph. Joseph, he was one of the youngest siblings out of Jacob's children, but God chose him to lead. Even though he was hated by his own brothers, but God chose him to lead. And it also same applies to David. His brothers, they didn't like him. They hated him. He was the shepherd, but God chose him to lead. That's why your background or your past does not define you. Whether you are struggling, that doesn't define your future, or that doesn't define you as a person. But if God chooses you to lead, you will lead the nation. God sent Samuel to anoint David, and he did anoint David in front of David's brothers. In their presence, God anointed him. Samuel anointed David. So do not worry if you have one of the siblings that doesn't like you, or your siblings that they hate you. But if God chooses you to lead, you will definitely lead the nation. You will definitely lead the nation. So your past or your trauma or your struggles, that doesn't define you. Your background doesn't define you. Just have to know that.